Welcome! Today we're making a delicious and hearty chili that's perfect for any occasion. So, let's get started and make a fantastic bowl of chili. Alright, let's get our chili bowl ingredients ready. We'll start with 1 pound of ground beef. You can use ground turkey or a plant-based option if you prefer. Then we need 1 medium onion, diced, and 4 cloves of garlic, minced. These will give our chili a flavorful base. Next up, grab a red bell pepper and a green bell pepper, both diced, to add some sweetness and color. For the beans, you'll need 1 can of kidney beans and 1 can of black beans. Make sure to drain and rinse them before we add them to the pot. We'll also be using a large can of crushed tomatoes and a smaller can of diced tomatoes, both with their juices, to form the chili sauce. Add some beef or vegetable broth, about 1 cup, and 2 tablespoons of tomato paste to thicken the chili and deepen the flavor. Then, for our spices, 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of paprika, and a bit of cayenne pepper for heat if you like it spicy. Don't forget 1 teaspoon of oregano, some salt and pepper, and a teaspoon of sugar to balance out the acidity of the tomatoes. Finally, we'll add a tablespoon of olive oil for cooking and, if you like, 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce for a bit of extra depth. And don't forget the toppings: shredded cheese, sour cream, green onions, or whatever you love. Ready? Let's get cooking. Let's prep the ingredients. First, dice 1 onion and both a red and green bell pepper. Make sure the pieces are small and even for even cooking. Next, mince 4 cloves of garlic. You want it finely chopped for the best flavor. Then take 1 can each of kidney and black beans. Drain them well and give them a quick rinse to remove any excess salt or liquid. Next, we need to cook our ground beef. Heat a tablespoon of olive oil in a large pot or Dutch oven over medium-high heat. Once the oil is hot, add the pound of ground beef. Use a wooden spoon or a spatula to break the beef into small pieces as it cooks. Stir occasionally and cook until the meat is browned, which should take about 6 to 8 minutes. Season with a pinch of salt and pepper while it cooks. After the beef is fully cooked and nicely browned, transfer it to a plate, leaving any excess fat in the pot. This step helps develop the rich, savory flavor that will be the base of our chili. Now, let's move on to the vegetables. In the same pot, add another tablespoon of olive oil. Turn the heat to medium and let the oil heat up. Add the diced onion and cook, stirring occasionally until the onions become soft and translucent. This should take about 5 minutes. Next, add the minced garlic and cook for another minute until fragrant. Then toss in the diced red and green bell peppers. Stir them in and cook for an additional 5 minutes, or until the peppers are softened. This process will build a great flavor foundation for your chili. It's time to add our spices and tomato paste. Sprinkle in the chili powder, cumin, paprika, and optional cayenne pepper. Stir these spices into the vegetables and cook for about 1 to 2 minutes. This toasting of the spices helps to release their essential oils and enhances their flavor. Next, add the tomato paste. Stir it in well and cook for another minute. This step deepens the flavor of the chili and adds a rich tomato base. Make sure the tomato paste is fully incorporated with the spices and vegetables. Now we're ready to add the tomatoes and liquid. Pour in the crushed tomatoes and the diced tomatoes, including all their juices. Stir to combine everything. Next, add the cup of beef or vegetable broth to the pot. This will help to create the chili sauce. Then add the drained kidney beans and black beans, along with the cooked ground beef. Stir everything together to combine well. The chili should start to look like a hearty, flavorful mixture. Bring the chili to a simmer by increasing the heat to medium-high until you see bubbles forming. Once it's simmering, reduce the heat to low and cover the pot. Allow the chili to cook gently for at least 30 to 45 minutes. This simmering time lets the flavors meld together and the chili thicken up. Stir occasionally to make sure nothing is sticking to the bottom of the pot. If you prefer a thicker chili, you can simmer it uncovered for an additional 15 minutes to reduce the liquid. After the chili has simmered, it's time for final adjustments. Taste the chili and check if it needs any extra seasoning. You can add more salt, pepper, or chili powder if desired. If the chili is too acidic, a little more sugar can help balance the flavors. Stir in any optional ingredients like Worcestershire sauce if using. Let the chili simmer for a few more minutes after adjusting the seasoning to allow the new flavors to incorporate. Your chili is now ready to serve. Ladle it into bowls and add your favorite toppings. Shredded cheese, sour cream, chopped green onions, cilantro, sliced jalapenos, or avocado all make great additions. Serve hot and enjoy the comforting, hearty flavors of your homemade chili. Remember, chili often tastes even better the next day, so it's a great make-ahead meal. Lastly, let's go over some quick tips to make your chili even better. If your chili tastes too acidic from the tomatoes, try adding a bit more sugar. This helps balance out the acidity and smoothens the overall flavor. You can also add a splash of apple cider vinegar for a touch of brightness if needed. For a creamier texture, consider stirring in a quarter cup of sour cream or heavy cream right before serving. This will give your chili a rich, velvety finish. If you prefer a thicker chili, let it simmer uncovered for an additional 15 minutes to reduce the liquid and intensify the flavors. Control the heat by adjusting the amount of chili powder and cayenne pepper according to your taste. If you're making chili for a crowd and want it milder, reduce or omit the cayenne pepper altogether. And if it's too spicy, a dollop of sour cream on top can help cool things down. Remember, the longer you let your chili simmer, the more the flavors will develop. For the best results, aim to simmer your chili for at least an hour. If you can, make it the day before you plan to serve it. This allows the flavors to meld even better overnight. You can also mix up the beans if you like. Feel free to use pinto beans or white beans instead of, or in addition to, kidney and black beans. Lastly, chili freezes wonderfully, so if you have leftovers, store them in airtight containers and freeze for up to 3 months. Enjoy your hearty chili bowl.